This is especially traumatic for me because I was actually on the island with them. Yeah, I was one of the boys on the island, and it was pretty tough, you know, to make things go by and make it a little easier. We used to sing. That's how we got through it. And, you know, to honor our time on the island, I'd like to sing that song for you guys right now. I'm an island boy, just trying to make it. Said I'm an island boy, I'm a Jakiwaiguan. And that's as far as we got. We were pretty busy the rest of the time. I know, sometimes I'll perform in front of the White House and the Capitol and stuff. And people will be like, are you scared? Are you scared to perform in front of the Capitol and the White House? I'm a white man. Like, these buildings were made in my honor. Are you kidding me? This is an example of using white privilege for good. Because I think, you know, nothing's really going to happen. Yeah, no, I'm actually pretty famous on TikTok. Because I'm sure, as you guys can tell, I'm good for about 15 seconds at a time. You know how every presidency, they show the president at the beginning of his term and then at the end of his terms, and it looks like he's aged 20 years? Doesn't this feel like the first presidency where that's going to happen to us? I feel like the whole country is aging 20 years. It's insane. And dude, the Epstein shit, this stuff, I mean, dude, usually Trump is a pretty decent liar, you know, just one of the many reasons I love him. But this one seems to really have him bothered, right? He's literally going, it's boring. It's boring, guys. The billionaire pedophile sex island, it's boring. It's like, dude, I work at Dunkin' Donuts. Like, this is the most interesting thing I've ever heard. Are you kidding me? This is a Netflix blockbuster. You're telling me it's boring? He's literally like, they don't even go here. It's a little heavy stuff, but I will be making balloon animals later, but I only do AR-15s in the Bill of Rights. So, all right, you guys are the best crowd I've had today at this time. Why do they make everything look like they're so divine? I think that's the only way we would believe the bullshit coming out of it, right? It has to look like Mount Olympus. Or he'd be like, I'm not trusting that Kinko's looking building. They're like, yeah, we're going to tax you on shit you buy and the money you make and property you own every year. And we're like, that seems fucked up. And they're like, you're really going to bring it up with Zeus? Come on. We have to recognize evil in the world and just limit the spectrum of suffering. It's like things are slowly getting better. They are. Like back in the day, how your grandparents are like, oh, we had to walk uphill both ways in the snow. It was brutal. Our generation is going to be like, you know, we didn't have filters for the negative Twitter comments. We had to read the... And the kid will be like, it's called X, Grandpa, don't dead name it. If you have the urge to commit an act of evil inside of you, don't criminalize, professionalize. Want to murder somebody? Military. Shoot somebody in the head, they'll give you a big gold star in a parade. Pedophile? Pediatrician. Look but you can't touch. Big bucks and little nuts. Slave owner? Head coach. Buy, sell, and trade humans, make a lot of money for it. Or if you work really hard, become a politician and do all three. If we actually want to protest effectively, waste companies' time. Don't boycott them. Call their support numbers and spend hours on the phone with them. Go into banks, start opening accounts, and then the second it comes to finalize it, just leave. We can just fill stores we hate and waste their time. Time is money. Let's waste these people's time. They want us outside in the street because they know money is power. They know time is money and everything. So if we're just outside doing this for the most part, it doesn't really do too much. But if we waste their time, that actually works. We need a Palestinian person to win the lottery and then use the money to hire BlackRock mercenaries. I actually did this in front of the Israeli embassy. And that video I'm terrified to post. This next part is by HelloFresh. I just had to say that. No. I can't say that one. No. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to say it. You guys are going to attack me. No, maybe later.
You didn't make this, so why are we listening?
Great point. Right. So anyways.
Exactly. Very good point. Okay, I'll just stand here.
The poop on Pelosi's desk, conceptual art. Maybe you could look that up.
Oh!
I'm a teacher. Take that. The poop was left on the desk by January 6th, a MAGA person. Free speech is on the ropes. I mean, treasure it and fight for it. Thank you.
Hooray! Thank you. See, we're friends. I can let everybody talk. She came in hot. Teacher saw somebody else talking. She's like, I can talk better than that. But, yep, okay. I'm being nice. I love you. Okay. Yeah. Isn't that insane how, like, common sense now is considered radical? If you're like, hey, war criminals should be held accountable, they're like, Al-Qaeda! This guy's an Antifa! I'm like, I just said the person doing terrible things should get in trouble. I don't understand how that's such a crazy idea. I know. Sorry, guys. I took Tylenol before this. Hey, topic. I don't like when people are like, kids have it so easy these days. They're mad about it. Kids have it so easy these days. It's like, isn't that the point? Aren't we trying to make things better for future generations? How are you getting mad at that? And by the way, things aren't better for young people as well. Things are better in terms of like, oh, we can call each other on a phone easy, but like none of us will own a home. Like, yeah, the big stuff was easier back then. Like back in the day, it's like the soda parlor guy had a 3-story mansion, and now like, you know, you have to have 7 jobs to like rent a studio. This is actually especially relevant to me because my name is Little St. James. Yeah, I'm actually the illegitimate child of Jeff Epstein and or Donald Trump. That's right, my mother was a woman on the island. It's a bit of a dark Mamma Mia situation. And frankly, I don't know who's my dad. Did you guys hear that they just added a gym to the Federal Reserve? Yeah, it's for capital gains. I look like Queen Antifa. I know, that's good. I think Republicans hate trans for the same reason we all do. Too tempting. Hey, that's, yeah. I know I look like a crazy homeless person, but that's just because I am. I know I haven't washed this suit. I need to. I smell worse than a country we bomb. This is actually a humiliation ritual. Yeah, I'm trying to get into Sam's Club. They told me if I do this, I could be the 4th Costco guy. There's so many wars going on, I don't know what to make my profile picture. I feel like that's all we can really do. Right? Has anybody tried astral projecting to Putin? That might help. Maybe try to realign his chakras? I don't know. I think if he keeps it up, they might kick him off Twitter. It's getting serious. Bipartisan, you had me at bi. If a politician ever says, it's not that simple, what they're saying is, someone has a video of me having sex with a child. And if we know that's not the case, the only other option is, someone paid me to do the opposite and I already spent the money. So those are really the only 2 options why rational things can't happen. Shouldn't there be accountability for politicians? I think if you're a politician and you steal tax dollars, you should be castrated on live TV before they do the Powerball numbers. Wouldn't that make a change? Hey, in the Middle East, if you steal something, they cut your hands off. Guess what you can't do more than twice in the Middle East? That's right, steal things. So it's like, I think every politician should be a 24-hour streamer, and their bank accounts should be transparent. And then the politicians go, oh, but you know, that's a really high standard for the job. That's really hard. Oh, really? Is it too hard to run the world? Is that tough? I heard Uber Eats is hiring if you want something more chill. But like, yeah, why should it not be a terribly hard job to run the whole world? Why are we making it easier and easier? They're not even working this week.